the thing. Oh, it's on.
Okay, great.
Okay. Oh, all right. Are we good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, it's still on. Hi, my name's Lucy. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a sophomore here at Smith. I'm an intended government major and an exercise and sports science minor. Outside of academics, I'm on the softball team. I'm also in basketball club. I was the first year rep for my house this year. I was also an all-campus senator. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. We're going to start here on the tour. This is the campus center. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So inside the campus center, you can find our Student Government Association office. They make sure everything is going well with our clubs. If you want to start a new club, you would go through them. We also have our Office of Student Engagement, which oversees all of our clubs. They provide funding for the clubs. They also run different trips around every month. Whether you want to go to Boston or New York, you can go through the OSC. We also have our Campus Center Cafe. You can buy food there, meals, coffees, teas, things like that, with either meal swipes or with your dining dollars that you get. We also have our radio station in that building, our WOZQ 91.1. It's one of the oldest, longest running radio stations in the country, so that's a super great option to get involved with if you're interested in that. And yeah, that's a little bit about the campus center. Behind me, this is Seelye Lawn. It's kind of like the central hub of like academic campus. The farthest building away from me right now is Seelye Hall. You're guaranteed to have a class in Seelye Hall. I have had 7 of my 8 classes in that building. So if you're taking an English class, if you're taking a calculus class, if you're taking a biology class, you're probably gonna have something in that building. On the lawn, sometimes Smith likes to have different events. So if it's really hot out, they might bring free ice cream. I know Duncan was here one time giving out like free Duncan, like bucket hats, things like that. So that was fun. Across the lawn, we also have our art museum. I was actually rated the #1 college art museum in the country recently, so that's really exciting. We have over 3,000 pieces of art, so not all of them are on display, but you know, we have Van Goghs, Picassos in that building, and if you want to take out a piece of art, look at it one-on-one, you can do that through a curator. Sometimes we also have celebrity sightings in that building, so last year a bunch of my friends met Penn Badgley from the show You and Gossip Girl in there, so you never know who you're going to find in there. Here at Smith, we have around 50 majors and 60 minors, as well as some concentrations. So we have what we call the open curriculum here, where you can really take any class whenever you want. You don't have any general education classes, so you're not going to come in your first year and have to take, you know, an intro to writing, an intro to Soc class just because it's required. You don't have to do that. We only have one writing intensive course you have to take your first year, but those can range in any discipline. I took one about education. I had a friend that took one about the Mill River, where she went down into the river and did research. So it really depends. You can find something you're interested in. With the open curriculum, a lot of students, I think of it as like, great, like I don't like to write, I'm never going to take a writing course again. But here at Smith, it's really about creating a well-rounded student. So we know that when you're coming into college, you've taken, you know, your social studies, your Englishes, your maths, your sciences in high school. You already have a basic understanding of all of those subjects. So when you get here, you can really dive into what interests you most. In addition to the open curriculum, you have to take over about half of your credits outside of your major. So if I was a government major, I can't just take every single government class, call it a day, and get my degree. I have to take classes outside of it. Just to make sure, you know, I'm focused on what I want to focus on, but also am well-rounded. I can go out into the world and succeed. So along with the majors and minors, we also have concentrations. Those are similar to minors, but they are focused more on hands-on workplace experience. So with a concentration, you have to take another internship. So you take 2 internships through that. And they really range any topics. We have a really popular journalism concentration, book studies, archival studies. There's some concentrations that run through the museum. So yeah, really ranging in topics for that.